gonna take these decals off, but I don't have time, so. Hello YouTube, good morning. Before we begin this video, I'm making this video today by request from a few people. They actually showed interest in starting a YouTube channel, or they had mentioned to me that they would like to start a YouTube channel. They just didn't know how. So I'm going to show you today how to easily start a YouTube channel. It's not very hard, but I want to tell you guys I am by no means an expert. These are just my opinions. I do have a YouTube channel and I feel it's rather successful, and this stuff works for me, so I'm going to pass my knowledge on to you. I'm just a guy, a Marine who has a passion for vehicles, and I decided to make a YouTube channel. First little piece of advice I could give all of you guys is make like a script per se when you're making your videos. It helps you not stumble over your words. It helps you decide what you're going to do next without pausing and trying to think on the fly, because when the camera's on, when the camera's in front of you, most of the time you slip over your words. If you watched any of my other videos, at the end, if we have any sort of mistakes or malfunctions, including this one, I'm going to throw some bloopers in at the end of this one. We put the bloopers in at the end just because it's funny, just because it's like a down-to-earth way to tell you guys that we're not perfect. We all make mistakes. The first thing I want to say to you guys from my little cards here is try to decide what kind of channel you want. Kind of pick a directive. I have an automotive YouTube channel, but I also include like product reviews, and we'll kind of separate it between cars and trucks, and then there's like the comedy side, and like if I find a funny video on the internet and I just think it's simply hilarious, you can go into my simply hilarious photo library and click on any of those videos that I think is funny, and maybe you would think it's funny. So decide what kind of channel you want to do. That doesn't mean you have to stick with it. Just like John Doc said in one of my videos, you can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, record it, put it on the internet, and somebody's going to watch it. So the people that tune into your channel, remember this, the people that tune into your channel search for you, whether they search for peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or they search for how to start a gym, or a weight loss program, or whatever, playing Clash of Clans. Those people came to you because they want to see you. So be confident in what you're doing. Enjoy life. You don't have to sit there and just feel like this is such a high stress kind of thing. It's just, go with the flow. Cameras. I use a variety of different cameras. As you've seen in some of my videos, like the mirror one where I did the review on the spray paint, you can see the action camera. The action camera is what I use most of the time. You could literally shoot a video with your phone. If you have a smartphone, a modern phone that shoots good photos, takes good videos, you could do YouTube videos just with that. And we're going to talk about that. But I do an action camera kind of style videos, mainly because most of the things I do is around vehicles and cars. So that way, like, I can take that camera and stick it on the side of a car and drive down the road. I can hold it in my hand and walk around car shows. It's a really easy to use camera. There's some drawbacks to a camera like that. You don't have the mic capabilities. You don't have zooming capabilities. Your field of view is real wide, so like when you're trying to look at something linear like a vehicle, sometimes it looks fish-eyed. The picture gets distorted, but I enjoy it. It fits my needs. So I give you guys advice. I advise that you choose a camera or a set of cameras that fits your needs. You can go into Best Buy and they'll help you out, or look on the internet. 99% of what I do, I search YouTube for. When I was starting a YouTube channel, I looked it up. How do you start a YouTube channel? and I watched a video on how to start a YouTube channel, just like you guys are going to be doing here. But there's a lot of different products out there, and just stay flexible. Like I said, you can shoot things with your phone. I have my phone here. Some of the editing software that's on these phones now is just it's amazing. I can't talk bad about a lot of it. Some of it's harder to use, but when it's harder to use, usually that means that it's very intricate. You could do a lot more things. I'm a moron. I can only do so much on the computer. For many years I could turn it on and turn it off, and that would be about it. So the programs that I use are relatively simple. When I use my action camera, the one that's recording us now, and I'll just plug it right into the computer, I use the program that's already on this computer, iMovies. iMovies is one of the easiest to use. It's actually rated one of the best apps to use for editing videos for YouTube, so I highly recommend it. When I'm searching and trying to edit videos from my phone, I use an app called Power Director. I'm going to look for this symbol. It's available in the App Store. Now if you have an iPhone, you can get iMovies app for your iPhone, so I recommend that. But I do prefer the Galaxy, any of the Samsung products. So find Power Director. It's a wonderful app. It's very easy to use. You can upload anything from your phone. Once it's on your phone, unless you have a media cable, most of the time, like when I'm shooting the footage, for instance, that video I did, look in my history, the video I did about how to do a backflip, that was entirely shot from my phone. Then there's other videos like the YouTube call out and putting on the decal, getting ready for the YouTube call out. All of that was shot on my action cam. I don't usually interchange the media because it's a little complicated to take the media from here and put it on the computer, so I just leave it on here. I just do everything I have to on here. You certainly can do it, just takes longer, and I'm not that smart. So when you go into this app, it's going to ask you to create a movie. I already have my little intro already saved on here, so we'll just play that. You guys have all seen that in the beginning of my videos. So where do we go from here? This app allows you to add, subtract, cut, edit, basically do anything you want to any of your clips. You can grab media files, videos from your camera, and just click and drag them down into the screen and start editing them. With YouTube, a little trick I learned is whatever the video is about, don't blow your wad in the first 10 seconds. You want to retain the audience. You want to keep their attention. So usually the meat and potatoes, the subject of the video, is either in the middle or in the middle towards the end. So that way your audience is busy watching your video trying to find out where this is going. So yeah, Power Director is what I use when I use my phone. If you have an iPhone, I suggest using iMovies. iMovies is a very, very good app for this. I'm going to show you now. Okay, now we're ready. In the beginning of this video that I'm about to show you, I did a little thing where I was taking the decals off of my car. Simply took frames, the frames of what I was looking for, and edited that part out. I just cut the middle out, and I went from the beginning where I had the decal on. I took the decal off physically, and then I edited it so it looked like I just took it off in a second. That's all done through editing. So to add a clip to any of this, I have some footage here of last week. I and myself and my daughter, we went over to my mother-in-law's and we went swimming, and we put the dog in the pool and had her swim around, and I'll show you some of that footage here. Let me find what I'm looking for. Okay, so this clip right here, we're gonna select the entire clip, click on that. That's gonna highlight 2.5 minutes of video. I'm gonna click and drag that down onto the screen here, and now that video is in the normal video. So what I would do is go forward and find the section of the video that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the section where the dog goes swimming, because I'm gonna show you how to put an image of the dog swimming from under the water onto your video. Alright, so I'm going to click that. I'm going to split the clip. I'm going to take this first part of the video that I don't need and get rid of it. That doesn't mean it's gone forever. That just means that it goes back up here into the video file and I can use it later if I want. But so then I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch what I just filmed. Okay, I moved her like center of the camera when she was swimming. So right there, that clip is actually, the whole thing is actually 47 seconds long. Don't need that last part. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to delete that too. And then as far as this piece goes, I'll watch it, make sure it's what I want. So I pick her up, I put her back. Alright, so we'll end it there. I'm just doing this quick, guys, just to show you. I'm going to take that last video, part of the video, just there. Alright, so now what I have, and I could put this anywhere, I could do a whole video about my dog swimming through the water, but I'm just showing you how this works. So now I got a clip right here of underwater footage of my dog swimming in the water. It's pretty neat. Here's a trick I like to do. I'll click on the clip itself, show the speed. That'll bring up this little tab right here. And for something like this, I did this also with a burnout video where I was watching some cars do burnouts. For something like this, I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to play it in slow motion. I could slow it down a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that to get some real good shot of her going through the water. I'm going to make it big for you guys so you can see it. Look at that. And you'll notice, actually, see her claws are out? Isn't that amazing? The natural ability for a dog to swim in the water. This is a puppy. She's our newest dog. She's probably only ever been in the water three times. But she will spread her paws going through the water and then retract them and go back up to grab more water. Like, a dog's natural ability to swim through the water is amazing. Look at that. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to look at life, to break it down, to slow it down, to edit through your videos, to see what you see through the eyes of a camera. It's pretty amazing. So this video is getting kind of long. I'm going to end it here, but I want you guys to focus on what you love. Don't worry about what people think. Do you. Make your videos, start your YouTube channel, and you decide what you're going to put on the internet, and people will, I don't put too many personal things, but people will flock to you based on what they search for. So give them something to search for. Have fun. If you need any more advice, if you want me to do more videos like this, comment in the comment section. I can show you some tricks on how to edit out things and how to change different parts of your video. But if you want to see more videos like this, hit me up in the comment section. If you're not a current subscriber, please subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy.